How's it going, everyone? It's CodyBPyrotechnics, and last year around this time we did a lot of budget videos where I would go through a store and pick out either $100 worth of fireworks, $250, $500, all the way up to $1,000. This year we're going to be doing something similar, but I'm going to switch it up on the budgets a little bit. So we'll be doing weird budgets like $700, $800. So in this video, we're going to be doing an $800 budget show, but the catch is we can only use zipper cakes because they are the biggest and probably the most expensive items in every fireworks store around the nation. So as you guys can see, we are here at Star Fireworks, but the store is actually behind us. We're going to go in there and we're going to pick out all of our zipper cakes up to $800 budget. So as you can see, we have quite a few zipper cakes to choose from here. With an $800 budget, we want to make it pretty spectacular. This is going to be a really fast-paced display, back and forth the whole time. So we might be closer to like $850 because as you can see, a lot of these are priced out between $39.99 and $69.99. So we might have to get creative here, but we're going to pick out up to $800, maybe $850 worth of zipper cakes. So as you can see, I've got my calculator out. I think the first one we're going to go for is this red lantern cake called Rapid Fire. So let's just go ahead and put that there. And that one is going to be $129, so we'll just call it $130. What I was talking about earlier with the $39.99 and $69.99 is after that $100 threshold. So that's why getting to $800 on the dot might be a little tough. The first one here is 130 bucks. I think we're gonna wanna pick up this one too. This is Beautiful Night by Happy Family. Take a look at the size of that thing. And that one was 140, so we'll just go ahead and add that. We're already at 270. Now these two right here, I don't think I've seen before. This one is X Power and this one is Hit the Jackpot by Miracle Fireworks and Sky Pioneer. We're gonna be picking up one of each. This one here on the right is 140, so we'll add that, and we're at 410. So you see what I mean? We're already halfway there. So as you can see, it adds up really fast with these zipper cakes. That's why I always talk about in videos like these and NOABs are probably the most expensive fireworks you can get at any store. And I did want to get this one too. This is another 140, so we'll add that. And we're at $550 with these 4 zipper cakes right here. So another one I really want to get is a 239 shot cake called Touch the Sky by Miracle Fireworks. That one there is 130, so we'll add that. And now we're at 680. And we definitely want to check out the Beast by Joker Fireworks. This one here is another 130 bucks. So we'll add that and boom, we are at $810. So we were able to get pretty close to that $800 threshold. And now just imagine if you double these up with NOABs, you'd already be at about $1,600 in fireworks, because if you pair a NOAB with each one of these, the NOAB is generally the same price as a zipper cake. And if you shoot them together, well, that's 1,600 bucks for a very fast-paced display. So somehow I have to get all 6 of these zipper cakes into this cart. This should be interesting. Let's go ahead and start with this one. I believe it's the smallest. Then we'll try that one. Then we'll try this one. You never know, we might be able to get them all in here without using the bottom of the cart. And check it out. The zipper cakes work very nicely in a shopping cart. What is this thing? Okay. So as you can see, we're now at the shoot site where it's a little bit windy, but we have all 6 of our 100 plus shot zipper cakes right here. Now we're going to be creating our $800 budget firework display using only zipper cakes. Now, surprisingly, we're not going to be using a torch to light off these fireworks. We're actually going to be lighting them all off using my cell phone. So that might sound a little bit strange to you guys that are used to like the Cobra or maybe just lighting with a torch, but check it out. This is the i18 Ignite module, and it's got 18 hookups for Qs right here, which are the wires that you plug into the fireworks. And this is the app. So when I turn on the Ignite, I just push that button and you'll see the little thing there go green. After a minute here, it's just checking. And boom, we are now hooked up to our Ignite system right from our phone. And basically all I'm going to be doing is on these 6 zipper cakes, I'm just going to use 6 wires, plug them right in there, and we're going to shoot the whole show using our phone. So these are your quick plug clip-on igniters for your Ignite i18 module. This is what it looks like in a pack. I went with the longest ones. These are the 6 meter basically 20-foot long cords. So we'll pull one out and extend it out. This is definitely overkill for what we're doing tonight, but these 20-foot cables would really come in handy if you had a large proximity display. Because for example, I will even take it and spread it out from the module to show you how far away you can have your firework from this thing. So as you can see, for what we're doing, this is definitely overkill, but you guys may have a practical use for something like this. So fully extended, the 20-foot cable, this is what it looks like. So your firework would actually be down here, and your I-18 module would be way up here. Now where this may come in handy is if you have a large proximity display, and so you've already got a 300-foot range from your phone using Wi-Fi and Bluetooth to the module itself. And then at that 300 feet, you can add another 20 feet of distance from your fireworks. If you have a practical use for something like that, then you could totally do it with the 20-foot cables. So right now I'm just bringing up a lawn chair. I'm gonna put the I-18 on top of this because some of the best practices for using the Ignite system is you wanna make sure it's a little bit elevated off the ground so you have a clear line of visibility all the way out to where you're firing. Now I'm actually gonna be way out there when we're shooting these off, and so I want the I-18 up on this lawn chair like this. Now, normally I'd be using a 5-gallon paint bucket, but I don't have that today. Now, what I do have today is this epic firework t-shirt, and if you guys are ever interested in checking out the merch that I wear on this channel, you can do so by checking the link in the description on every video. So while we have this nice little breeze that is keeping the mosquitoes away, I'm gonna go ahead and work on setting up this firework display. Again, with the 20-foot cables, it's super overkill, so we're not even gonna be extending them out past 3 feet next to this lawn chair. And what we're gonna do is make a circle with these zipper cakes around the lawn chair, and then when we do have everything set up, I'll give you guys a walkthrough. So we just got all 6 of our zipper cakes hooked up to the I-18 module, and I gotta say, it took me less than 10 minutes to do. So this is a really convenient way for you to up your backyard shows, or even if you're doing professional shows. Like, this is just a great step up. Super easy to do. You don't have to poke any cakes. And let's actually get a shot right here. So look at how easy it is to attach the igniter. You just put it on your fuse like that, and it holds it right there. Now, the only thing you do have to do is sometimes you'll need to compensate for that fuse burn time because we don't know how big these firework companies are making their fuses. So every time I do a show using the system, I always try to compensate for at least 2 seconds. So what I do is while the show is firing, I'm keeping an eye on the pace and I'm keeping an eye on what's going on down here. So I'm not always watching the effects up in the sky. I'm actually focused on what's happening here at the ground. And what I do is I wait till it looks like it's maybe about to fire the finale or has just started shooting the finale on each one of these cakes. And what I'll do from there is I'll go into the next cue and I'll push fire. And we do get a little bit of overlapping that way, but it makes it so there's no dark sky during your show. So as you can see, I have the Ignite app opened here, but we do not have our module connected just yet. So the only thing I have to do is come up here, and as you can see, we have all 6 of our cues hooked up. And I just push that button there at the top. And it might take it a minute here to recognize the system, but I'm just gonna click modules and we'll see if it's already there. All right, so it is connecting, receiving information, and here we go. We should show 6 green lights right there. That's how you know we have continuity. And we are ready to shoot this firework display. But before we do, I wanna show you something here in free shoot. So what you can do here is you see you have all 6 of your cues hooked up and have a green light. So if I push 1 and then push the red button, it actually fires cue 1. But what I wanna do here is actually go and name this firework. So we can click this little create button and we're gonna enter our name. So the first cue in line here is going to be Beast 220 shots by Joker brand fireworks. And so what I'll do is I'll just type that in. So we're just gonna write Beast. All right, so once we've done that, we're just gonna create, and now it shows on Q1, we've got Beast. And so moving on, we're just gonna repeat that process through the whole lineup. But here, as you can see, we have hit the jackpot. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing. Just hit that little arrow there, hit the plus button for create, and then we're just gonna add a name. And we're gonna type in hit the jackpot. And this is really cool because not only can you add a name, but you can select a brand, you can select a category, you can enter the duration of the cake if you're trying to do a pyro musical, and you can enter a YouTube URL so that you can save it for later. So I went in and I named all the cakes. On Q1, we've got the Beast, then we have Hit the Jackpot, Q3 is X Power, Q4 is Touch the Sky, 5 is rapid fire, and last but not least, on Q6 for the finale, we have Beautiful Night. Hopefully this will be a nice paced show. I do know that zipper cakes are fairly quick in the way that they fire, so I think if each one lasts 30 to 40 seconds, this will probably be something like a 5-minute display in total. And now we're just waiting for the sun to go down so we can shoot off our $800 fireworks show using only zipper cakes. All right, guys, we are ready to shoot off our fireworks show. As you can see, it is finally dark enough. 6 zipper cakes totaling $800. Let's see it in action. All right, so we're gonna head on over to free shoot, and as you can see, our 6 zipper cakes are right there, all green lit. We're gonna go ahead and start up here with the Beast, 220 shots. Here goes our show. Now I'm just gonna have hit the jackpot ready to go here. Looks like it's getting close. There we go. All right, now we got 2 going. All right, so hit the jackpot is going right now. Next is going to be X Power. All right, here goes X Power. So the cake firing right now is X Power. Sorry. Holy crap. Let's go touch the sky. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Rapid fire. Man. And grand finale, Beautiful Night. Here we go. Wow. Man, I tell you what, that was like one big 2,000 shot zipper cake. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Obviously, the Ignite held up. I was super impressed with this little fireworks show. We didn't get a lot of breaks, and I know that's kind of like your typical fireworks show has a lot of big breaking shells, but I think the back and forth pattern made it look like one big firework. If you want to pick up the Ignite system for yourself, you can do so using the link in the description on the video. With that, we'll see you tomorrow.